Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm back with another video. And this particular video is about church preachers and all this other stuff. Okay, in Houston, allegedly, this pastor is like he's well known in a community and everything else, and he committed fraud. He committed fraud to whereas the FBI busted him on all of these accounts. And so, like my Gigi and a lot of people that I know in the church realm was very devastated and hurt by it because it's like they really trust pastors in a black community. I don't want to be rude about it, but we need to quit trusting these pastors the way that we do. Come on now. It's like for me, I don't want to like step on nobody's toes or nothing like that. And I'm trying to be careful what I say, but I only know how to be me and be real with what I have to say. And my thing is that when I heard it, it was like, did you hear about it? I was like, what, he said with a man or something? Because I'm thinking like how it was brought to me. And I'm like, okay, that's not the first time that we've heard men, pastors do it. It happens in the community. But, the Pope do his thing too. But we not on the Pope. We on what goes on over on this side of, the black community in these churches. So I was just like taken back when I was like the FBI involved. What did he do? They had so many counts on him. Only thing I can remember, I think it was money laundering. Um, yeah, laundering. Yeah, laundering. What else was another one? Chinese buns. And I was like, man, did somebody influence him? And then he just got caught up and he getting a rap. But when they say, oh boy, uh, received his finance degree, I'm like, oh no, he's the ringleader of this. In my mind, because I'm like, you have financial intelligence of education and you knew what you was doing. And that right there, it just left something in me really to the core. And I hated it because for one, it's one thing if you cheat. Like I said, I don't care if you cheat with a man, if you cheat with a woman, because like I say, we're all human. You know, we all have flaws. Like I can forgive that. It's just what it is. It's so much temptation out there in the church. I could care less about if a pastor sleep with Susan or Ken. I just those things don't. It's just the norm, and it shouldn't be the norm, but it is what it is. But it just didn't sit well with me knowing that this man allegedly stole from these people. And like one of my friends was like, well, do you actually think that they have proof? And one of my friends like, they don't have proof. It's like she wants to believe in her mind because she really looks up to this pastor. She really respects him. I'm like, people I know just close to me really was hurt by this man still. And I'm just like, no, he is a white collar con. It is what it is. And I'm just like, okay, why say that? Because you went to school for finances. So, like I said, you had that financial intelligence, and that shows like finance degrees are not easy to come by. Okay, they're not like other degrees or whatever. You really have to be like really smart for that. So I'm like, so you knew what you was doing, and sometimes pastors they don't have them kind of degrees, not that I know of. Most of them have, some of them have degrees in what you call it, seminary school or whatever. I can't think of the name of it. Theology, okay, theology school, but no. He went to school for finance. That's what they reported. Okay. So I'm just like, you went out your way. You finessed the people. You let the people, and see, the thing is that they were saying it was a lot of older people. I'm talking about millions of dollars. Okay. Not 100K, not 200. I don't even care if it was $50. Because only thing I could think of, my grandmother over there feeling sorry for him, my Gigi, and all I could think like she's elderly, whatever. And a lot of times we believe, especially the old folks, our elders, they really trust the pastor. They trust the pastor a little too much, especially when it comes time for the finances. Okay. It's like, no, and to see like he is who he is, how he show up, he finessed them and they trusted him. And this is what he did to them. And it's like I said, I can forgive a lot of things, dealing with the church dealing with people, but it pisses me off knowing that you allegedly stole money from people who really didn't even have it but looking for a better opportunity, a person who wanted to leave money for their children, their grandkids, and everything, and they believed in you, and all along you've been just selling them a wolf dream ticket, selling them Chinese buns that's not worth nothing. They were old buns or something. I don't know if they were counterfeit or something, but they're not even worth anything, and he knew that. And it's just like, anybody, grandparents, parents could be con. Who knew about a pastor? Somebody that teaches the word of God, supposedly. And it just makes me feel like, man, my cousin was talking. It's like, man, that's why it makes me feel like that. A lot of people feel like, man, that's why I'm going to church now, because the preacher is nothing but a hustle game. When you talk to people that say that, man, it's nothing but a hustle. It ain't nothing but a business. Whoever can finesse the crowd the most, have the gift of gab or whatever. And we so vulnerable and we so naive to that. And it's like, whoever got the best line pitch, whoever gives the best show. And that's what it feel like. It's only of, and I don't want to say I put my hope, because you're not supposed to put your faith in man, but you do have some sense of hope. Like, man, you hope that this person gonna do right, especially when it's dealing with money. People get killed over money, So I was just so taken back from it, and I was just like, man, I just didn't know. I was lost for words, and it's only like maybe like two, maybe three pastors, preachers that I know that I really do trust, on a level of certain things, okay? And it's only two of them that I trust with finance, okay? It's just what it is. But I just really hate that. And it's just like, what kind of person are you? Like, how the Bible say, be careful with sheep with wolves' clothing. Man, that is the truth. Some of them wolves be in the pulpit. It's just what it is. And it's sad to say. And I just wish that in the black community, because I can't speak for no other community but the black community, that we need to wake up. We need to quit putting, when it comes to finances. Like I say, I don't care about the cheating stuff. Y'all can say whatever, because they not God. They gonna fall. And I just want to say this. Do you know what temptation is out there? If it's hard for an average, well, I don't even want to say an average guy, but when you think about it, it's really hard for like stars, celebrities, and everything else to be in a position the way they are, and temptation come to them. So that's why I don't hold it, because in the preacher's world, I guess I'm gonna say in the church community, this is how the tier go. The tier go like this. Okay, it's the deacons. Sometimes it could be some musicians if they, whatever. It be like the preachers, and then it's the pastor. Sometimes it could be the director, whatever. It just all depends. But I know what women go for. It's like it's the deacons, the preachers, and then it's the pastor. Like I say, minister, music, musicians, they get it too. The groupies, that's what it is. That's why I don't hold it over his head, hold it over any, man of God head on that part, because the temptations is out there. We're all human. We all like sex. It's just one of those things. And, it's just like, where am I going with this? Because these are things that I really think about, and everything else, I'm just like, they up there. So if women are approaching, and let me tell you something, it's some bold sisters. It's some bold, thirsty sisters in the church. Okay? And some stone cold freaks. We all know that. And my thing is that, just think it's what's coming his way on those ends. Like, I'm not going to hold it against you. Like, how much can you try to hold back? Like, I ain't going to deal with Sister Jenkins or whatever, but she wearing these tight-fitted dresses, and, she talking about she needs some healing and everything else. It's like, come on now. Okay? So, it don't make it right, but at the end of the day, we human. That's how I look at it. But when you take from an old person and you stealing, you lying and you stealing, like, this is premeditation. Like, you went out your way and like, I'm going to scam them. That's how I see it. And to me, I can't get past that. But I'm not a person to cast judgment on people and everything else. But in a situation like this, I just think about people, the elders in my family. And let me tell you something. I don't find that too cool. And I know other people feel the same way. So let me know what y'all think. I know I probably like went off into other things. And that's a whole nother topic by itself about, what they do in the church. But when you're stealing from old folks, like, come on now. You just, you low life. You know? I mean, it is what it is. I want to hear from y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think.